All right, I'm back at the worm farm. It's expanded a little bit, only about 10 feet longer than it was before. I'm gonna set up some bait traps to try and grab some worms without disturbing them too much from this back end, where you can see everything's rough and crumbly. And then you can see the line. I mean, there's a definitive change where it turns into nice fine grain stuff. About right here, just, oh, there's worms in it, that's good. Worms everywhere. It's awesome. So, gonna fluff this a little bit too, so I guess I lied, we are gonna disturb them pretty bad. But we're not gonna move them out. We're just gonna fluff this stuff, get the worms moving a little bit, then put down some bait, and I'll show you how I'm gonna do that. All right, all fluffed up. Just kind of turned it and raked it and made it smooth. The worms are actually moving further down than I thought, which is awesome. Now to put the bait out, and the bait we're going to use today to try and pull worms out of this back end is a worm favorite, watermelon. Kind of overripe. We went to cut it up today and found out it was not going to be good. So what I'm going to do is I could drill some holes in the bottom of this bucket, just put the watermelon in there, put the lid on, and then have the worms just crawl in and then move it. Since there's so many worms here, and I'm going to have to do this in several steps, I'm just going to put the watermelon right on it, and we'll put a bucket over the top of it. And so the worms should come up in that. Have a few more pieces, we'll kind of mix them up. So basically what I'm going to do is, over the next week or so, I'm going to keep showing up and grabbing handfuls of worms out from underneath these. Oh, kind of bury that one down on its corner. Worms love watermelon. They're obsessed with it. They'll come from several feet away just to get to it. So I should be able to clear out this established section pretty quick. Oh, I put her on this section because I already pulled out a bunch from this back end. It's pretty sparse, so I'm letting them kind of reproduce some more before I mix it all out. Anyway, put this on down and it should be good. So a lot of planning has gone into this farm, but it's still fun to experiment with things like this. Like I said, there's better ways to do this, and I have a long video of me doing it the hard way, but there's more easy ways to do it. But this should work. I mean, it'll be nice, give the worms a snack, get them more active, get them breeding. For some reason, watermelon just gets them to reproduce like crazy. Okay, so those should keep it dark constantly. I'll put my covering back over and wet this down. There's one more thing I like to do that I haven't shown before. So one thing I like to do is add this super fine sand. So this is sand from some sand dunes near my house, and it's just ultra fine. Works great as grit for the worms. I'm gonna put this a little bit underneath the watermelon and kind of spread it out on the whole farm before I go today. I like to add it into the feed. The last time I fed, I forgot to do it. It's usually part of the routine though. So I'm gonna toss some of this over the whole farm and then spray it down with water and put the plastic covers back on the watermelon, and that'll be a day. All right, sand spread out. Time to pack the farm back up. This should be good. Should make the worms a lot happier having a little more oxygen in there. Okay, all set up. Excited to come back tomorrow and see if the worms are hitting those melons. I imagine they will be. Worms love melons.